All right, we're live. What's up, YouTube? It's Cholula's Comics. We are back with another episode. This is episode 14, I believe, of Sigs, Slabs, and Contalk. And that's right, we are your West Coast comic connection. You know who I am. I'm Cholula's Comics. Want to introduce my fellow panelists, my brothers. First and foremost, we got Tat Comics. What's up, Tat?
Hey, what's up? Go Biz.
All right. And we also have AG Surfer. What's up, AG?
Hey, what's going on, everyone? I just want to say rest in peace, Eddie Van Halen. And let's see how this comes up.
That's good, man.
It's an old, I didn't get a chance to wash it. It's all good, man.
Hey, turn it to the front again, AG?
Yeah.
What does it say on the bottom, on the very bottom?
Oh, for unlawful carnal knowledge?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you take just the 4 letters, it says the word,
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah. This show is intended for mature audiences.
Yes.
We
advisory.
We got a couple
Azar
of
Tigers.
joining us. What's up, Azar Tigers? He says, "What up,
bro?
brother?" Man, thank you guys. Hey, and just for whoever else may be watching this on the rewind, just gotta say what's up to Azar Tigers and Sith Lordly. They've been They've been down since day one. They've always been supporting. Make sure you guys check out their channel, Spine Ticks. They are on Saturdays. It was nice when we were able to do that 1-2 punch. We went on before them, and we had back-to-back shows. A lot of stuff has been going on with us and our work schedules and stuff. So things are going to be changing around for us for the West Coast Comic Connection crew. But we'll keep you posted. Yeah. Sith Lordly goes on to say, "Rest in peace." EVH, Eddie Van Halen, right? That's what that stands for?
Correct. One of the greatest guitarists to ever live.
I'm not.
Now on the comic books.
We'll definitely talk a little bit about Van Halen toward the end of this show. I think me and my brother there can share, the time we got to see him. Forward Flashers. We could talk about the time we got to see Van Halen, of course, with Sammy. I never got to see him with David Lee Roth, which would have been, would have been a great show, but either way, we'll talk about that later toward the end of the show. So stick around, everybody, if you want to hear some Van Halen.
Big, huge shout out to Four-Way Flashers on Comics, man. Another guy who's been there since day one, supporting every single one of our shows. Really appreciate it. And as a matter of fact, I think we mentioned last. Refresh my memory, guys, because I was a few beers deep, but we mentioned we were talking about Four-Way. We gotta have him on one of the shows one of these days.
Yeah,
for sure.
Maybe. Hopefully, I'm thinking, guys, maybe, and we'll talk about this later, but maybe sooner rather than later.
Oh, yeah.
As long as you're down for a way, you let us know, brother. Anyways. All right. All right. We're going to jump right into the books, guys. It's been a while. No, there you go. That way, AG.
I'll be going to me real quick.
Yeah, we'll be going to you. We left off last week showing off some books from Alex Ross. And Tat says he got some Alex Ross books that he wants to show off. One or a couple?
Yeah, just one. Because I was trying to grab. I was just trying to grab books for the other artists we're going to talk about tonight. But Alex Ross. He's been doing the latest Captain America, and of course I do have issue 1 up to the current. But Alex Ross's stuff to me is timeless. It's so real that it's more, to me it looks like just a photo. I mean, that's how much I like his art. And I love it when I can find a book that has not only what he did on the front cover but also in the inside if he does the interiors, and you can find that in a lot of his stuff that he did. For what he did, a couple Justice League for DC. Now he's doing those timeless covers. I don't know why I'm looking off somewhere to try to figure out this stuff, but it's funny whenever you try to think of something, you're always looking off somewhere thinking, oh yeah, there it is. But it looks like, it's, I don't know what to do with my hands kind of thing. But he's done like just across the board, just everything that he's ever done. I've always been attracted to grab it, and mostly I've grabbed his stuff for the covers. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't read a lot of the stuff that he has done per se, but there's always time to do that. That's how I see it. But that's the only Alex Ross cover I have for tonight. So sorry, it's gonna be quick. Then we're gonna go to AG, who's over there.
No, that's cool. I just actually wanted to say real quick, like, don't sleep on the Alex Ross stuff. Like, everybody's gonna want to grab Alex Ross variants, right? And then the variants are dope. Like I really love the Alex Ross variants that he's doing right now with those timeless. As a matter of fact, I don't have them right now, but that's because I was so concerned that I was going to miss them. I just jumped online and I pre-ordered them all, so that way I don't have to worry about like going to some shop and them like selling out the copies, or I just didn't want to go through the headache. So I was like, I'm going to pre-order everything. Everything will come to me in one stack and done. And I love that. But I will tell you guys, like Tat was just saying, like Alex Ross is doing the entire run of that Captain America. Alex
and
Ross,
Immortal Hulk too. I'm sorry, Immortal Hulk.
No, yeah, no worries. That's what I was getting at next. Was he does runs of a bunch of different books. Hey, what's up, CBA?
CBA,
what's up?
Hey, buddy. So,
he might have some books to show.
Yeah. What's up, brother? What you got?
What are we doing tonight?
We're gonna do some. Well, we just showed a little bit of Alex Ross. We got Bill Sinkovich, Arthur Saddam.
I don't have Sinkovich or Saddam.
Anything that's horror related. My daughter's giving me stuff that she drew for me. She drew a nice little heart that she had to show me right this second. So
oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, moms. Okay. Sorry, guys.
Well, I was to say, ACBA. Even if you don't have any of the stuff we're going to try to show tonight, if there's anything you want to show, bro, share. Yeah, don't worry about it. This is, or if there's like we're going to talk about Van Halen at the end of the show. So if you want to talk anything about your experiences, if you've ever seen them in concert, or if you've ever grown up listening to their music, you want to talk about that, it's cool. Because AG is going to show what he got in the mail and what he also picked up. So he's going to show his pickups. Me and Tulu are going to show some books from Arthur Sudan and also from Bill Sinkovich, and then we're going to show horror books, anything that's kind of scary kind of thing.
And we talked about having Four-Way on, and Four-Way says send us a link whenever we get a chance. Whenever we get the chance, I'd love to have Four-Way on. Good deal.
Yeah, sure. So, did you want to do horror after Alex Ross, or Alex Ross then horror?
I think we'll pretty much end with horror, except for a little bit of music talk.
Yeah, music will come at the
end. What's the horror then music?
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Airborne Sapper comic fan. What's up, Airborne, man? Hey, I'm really glad you're here, dude. I know you said you missed out a couple of shows, and you always watch us on the rewind. So, cute shout out to Airborne.
Much appreciated. The one thing last thing I'll say about Alex Ross is, we basically buy comic books. I think a lot of us buy for the art, right? That's mainly what comic books are, is the art, then it comes the story. Because, the first thing you see on a comic book nowadays is the art. You don't see the bubble captions anymore, on the newer stuff. So for me, it's like with Alex Ross, I could see that as like buying a painting that I would hang up on my wall. So that's one thing I'll say about Alex Ross. Even if the book sucks, if he does the cover, that's something you can at least enjoy, to some extent, I'm just saying that's how I collect Alex Ross in a way. So
that's where the old adage where you guys hear, you can't judge a book by its cover, right? But unfortunately with comics on at least two different levels, number one, the artwork, and number two, the condition of the cover, you can't judge a book a lot of times, that's where it doesn't fall into play. You know what I mean? CBA, did you see what Four-Way said? He says he wants to hear about the time CBA was running with the devil.
There you go.
Believe that's a Van Halen reference. Is that right?
That's a Van Halen reference.
I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of great references. Hot for Teacher.
Yeah. I only listened to Van Halen in the early years, and then I missed the middle, and then I liked them again when Sammy Hagar joined them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the running with the devil part, I didn't listen to them at that time for some reason.
What about sorry, this is gonna be a really noob-ass question, but
no, hey, dude.
Oh man, what's that guy's name?
Because
was David Lee Roth part of Van Halen?
Yes, he was the first. He was the original singer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. He was the guy with all the high kicks and stuff, and
he was martial artist. He's actually a martial artist.
Yeah, he could kick some serious. Yeah, he could kick some serious.
That wasn't just for show, but.
So the only David Lee Roth I liked was Jump, and then Dance the Night Away, and then I lost touch with them because they kind of went different directions. Yeah. And my favorite band at that time was Def Leppard.
Oh yeah. I've seen them.
Panama, that was him too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
And I didn't like Panama. I didn't like that.
Well, we could definitely talk about the music toward the end, because I'm telling you that's going to take up a lot of the time if we want to show books.
I'm just saying. Kind of blown away.
Well, I'm already done.
no, CBA. We're definitely going to talk more about that. I just want to say it toward last, because this will kind of get into that topic when Chula found out you can make rice in a microwave. He was like, "What? What?" See, because that's when we're talking about putting rice in burritos.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I never even thought you can make rice. It sounds sacrilegious.
Sacrilegious. Oh God, that's bad.
Yes.
All right, I'm sorry, guys. All right,
so AG's going to show us pickups. Yes, real quick though, I just wanted to finish up on Alex Ross. Sorry.
Yeah.
No. So I just wanted to say, don't sleep on the regular Alex Ross cover. So like we were saying, he's got some great variants out there. Love the variants. I go out of my way to pick his variants up, but a lot of people were sleeping on, like Tad just mentioned, he's doing all the Captain America stuff. He was doing all the Immortal Hulk stuff and beautiful covers on that Immortal Hulk. He also was doing the most recently ended storyline of Spider-Man 2099. Some really great cover work on there. And damn, I had one more story arc that he was doing all the covers for, and it's gone. Sorry.
And I believe the Cap books, and I'm sure the other Spider-Man books aren't that expensive. The Hulk, or the Hulk books, those are a little pricey though.
They're
jumping up there.
Yeah.
Those books can get pretty pricey.
Yeah, they're getting there.
So.
All right. AG, you want to show your pickups?
Sure. Let me show some stuff. So, since I just got a lot of pickups for today. Let's see. I just got a lot of these. The Thors that have been out, the variant covers, issue 7.
You're starting to look like you're a stand-in for Thor, dude. What's up with that, man?
Here you go.
I wish.
we got Thor stunt double.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
No, that dude. I follow the stunt double on Instagram. That dude's a badass. Dude, he's a complete athlete. The guy's crazy.
So you follow yourself? Cool.
I wish. Thor number 6. But yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, my woman digs the look for now, and I figured might as well enjoy it before it gets chop.
Oh, that's a nice cover.
Yeah. Some of these artists, I think this one might be a Lucio Perillo or something.
Perillo is another good artist.
So yeah, he's another good artist. I'm a little out of touch. So this is Donny Cates' Thor, right?
It is Donny Cates, yeah.
Okay.
This is all the books, a lot of these are just the variants.
And have you been keeping up with the reading, or are you just collecting mode right now?
Just collecting mode. It's trying to find time. I could definitely I got a lot to read now, which is great. I could line up, 1 through 7 at least. Read the first 7 issues.
Yeah.
Which
I've seen
read them later.
Yeah. It's I like piling them up, obviously, then trying to just go through and read as many as I can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's that because those cliffhangers are no fun, right? When you
I hate that. You wait for a whole month or whatever.
Yeah, or something, and you're just like, and then you might kind of forget because if you're reading other things, and
you got to reread it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
There it is again, guys. Spine Ticks. Sith Lord Lee back on the Spine Ticks channel. Just wanted to give him one more shout out.
Yeah.
Sith Lord Lee, if you remind me, is it 7:00? Do they go at 7 on Saturdays, or is it 8?
I think it's 8.
Is it 8
o'clock? I think it's 8.
8 o'clock on the Spine Ticks channel, guys. So if you guys are watching this on the Rewind or live, make sure you check them out.
Yeah, 8 o'clock Cali time. Winter time, man.
West Coast time.
West Coast.
Because then, you and I know it's the best coast.
Yeah, baby.
These 2 books, I picked these up, and I was surprised. I want to say I ordered this like a week ago or so. It wasn't too long ago that I ordered these, and 100% of the proceeds went to the Foundation for Kids, the Cancer Foundation. I forgot which one that is. If it's St. Jude's, I want to say probably St. Jude's, the one that Chadwick Boseman.
St. Jude. Oh, that's nice, dude.
Yeah.
What are these on the kitchen?
This is a David Mack.
David Mack, yeah.
So these were just cover price. I think
that's your boy right there, CBA.
Yeah. And so that's why I couldn't resist. It's like, sure, also give the money for It's like getting the books is just a bonus, and then the fact that money goes for the St. Jude's.
So can people still get that, or is that sold out, or what?
That's a great question. Now I've got to find the website. Was it Sanctum Sanatorium comic?
Oh, Sanctum Sanctorum.
I think that might be the one that I got these from.
Okay, I'll go look later.
Yeah, take a look. I want to say they didn't sell out.
Okay.
But they donated 100% of the proceeds to the children's. And then,
that's good.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh man, this is gonna be tough to see. Let's see. I might have to get the light on.
We'll let you know. Show it.
Real quick, CBA. I just posted the link to Sanctum Sanctorum Comics in the chat.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't have my chat up, but I'll look at it later.
That is badass, bro.
Yeah, I like
the cover art there, AG.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, Inhook Lee.
Inhook Lee, okay.
Yeah, this is freaking phenomenal. This was actually, they do a Virgin. The Virgin cost, I thought the Virgin was, I don't know, $50 or something. I didn't.
You can turn on the light if you need to.
Where'd you get that one at, AG?
Oh, this, you know what? Hold on, let me get a light.
Is that one also Sanctum Sanctorum?
No, this is KRS Comics.
Oh, right. In San Diego, KRS? Right? I think that's San Diego or LA.
Okay, we really need to go. We really need to do a
road trip.
Road trip.
We need to do a segment on Black Friday sales, so I know where to go shop because AG Surfer seems to know these places that I don't know about.
His honey holes.
He does. I'm telling you. Yeah, because I learned about Comic Mint from you, I believe. You were the one who told me about Comic Mint. Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Yeah, I'll basically have to just make a list of all the ones I like, and I guess I could recommend. Yeah, and get that information out to you guys.
Later date, yeah.
Yeah,
that's really nice, dude.
Yeah, I want to say, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I was just saying I really like that cover, and it's nice. I like the fact that you didn't even show us these books ahead of time because it's like surprising to us too,
Yeah, that's part of the whole thing. Gig.
Yeah.
No, KRS Comics. I learned from KRS Comics watching TiVo, Lords of the Long Box.
Yeah.
And in fact, you watch Lords of the Long Box, you'll talk about KRS Comics. They're SoCal, and I know that Spine Takes Sith Lord, I'm sure knows about it as well. But you mentioned if you go to KRS Comics, they have a lot of the Natalie Sanders and a lot of the variants.
Yeah.
And they have a code. They have just before you check out, make sure you add a code, and the code to get, I think it's 10 or 15% off. You add LOTLB. Lords of the Long
Box.
Yeah, put that code in, and you'll get some percentage off.
Yeah.
So,
what I really want to know is if you weren't married, would you date a woman that big, AG Surfer?
That's a great question, man.
I'm not sure. I'm going to make sure I put those books away, so I don't get to answer that same question.
Would you be confident enough to go out with someone like that?
You're talking about like her?
Yes.
Take this one.
No.
No, that's
this is a test.
Yeah,
yes.
No, I can't do that.
Let me put it this way: if he did CBA, he'd go to the beach more often because then he wouldn't have to worry about someone kicking sand in his face.
AG, what if she said? What if she said with a thick accent, "I will break you"?
Nah, but that's the scary part. I'm freaking scared.
I was struggling to remember the artist that does a bunch of stuff with comics. And shout out to Airborne. He put it up. Tyler Kirkham does a bunch of variants.
Yeah,
yep,
he's got his own web page as well. A lot of artists do, but they also go. Not only do they do the web page, they may do like KRS Comics or Sanctum Sanatorium.
Yeah,
or the Comic Mint. Scorpion Comics, obviously with Clayton Crane.
Yeah, with Crane. Yep.
But
she would probably be like, "Get in the car. Get in the car now, AG Surfer."
I can't see that cover very well.
I know it's so dark.
Can we zoom in just a little bit? Well, what is it anyway? Is he a zombie or what? He's coming out of the grave. Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
No, isn't it like a cover swipe of that
ASM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of ASM and what is it? God damn it! What's the name of that storyline?
The Craven's Last Hunt.
Craven's Last Hunt. There you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know this one's so dark. It's so freaking.
Where Spidey's coming out of the grave. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's what this is. It's Snake Eyes coming back to life.
Reborn.
Yeah.
When Cholula has an Alzheimer's moment there.
Part-timers?
Yeah. I think it's a Beersheimer's moment, I think is what it's called.
Oh, you haven't had enough beer tonight? Is that what you're trying to say?
Too many beers is what happened. Everyone says that Tyler Kirkham did the Deadpool sketch on his thumbnail, which is highlighted up right now. That's pretty cool. Right on. I didn't know that. That's dope, dude.
Right on.
he's got a unicorn in there too. That's cool.
There's a lot of pink in that unicorn.
I'll say that's it. I'll say that's it for now.
Okay. All right. Hey, that was a nice little haul, man. That's cool.
Yeah. I like that She-Hulk cover.
Yeah. Oh, did you show your Alex Ross already, AG Server? Or
no, I think that was last.
Oh, that was
had Alex Ross. That's all I have. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have time to grab, but I pretty much have like what Tat's got. I got some of the Immortal Hulk, but I got a few Immortal Hulks. I've got some of the caps, which are awesome.
Okay.
And I got a book that I picked up at Barnes and Noble.
Well, my Alex Ross is really outdated, so it's not.
I like what you. Oops. I like what you've been. I like what you've been sharing though on Instagram though. Those pictures you've been sharing on Instagram, like you did the Wonder Woman, Superman. Those are nice.
That's all interior art of the stuff that I have here.
Oh, okay.
But still, that dude. I was trying to like every single one you showed.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad, dude. That's really dope.
Yeah. So this is just a compilation of some of his coolest stories.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just an Alex Ross cover. Just really beautiful.
It is so cool.
Yeah.
And then in comparison, you see that Alex Ross does this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he looks very Michael Keaton there, huh?
Yeah. Because I think Alex is about my age. He's in his 50s, and when we were kids, we get these giant size $1 supersized comics. So he replicated that when he was doing these 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
So then of course you got Kingdom Come. You guys know this one, right?
Kingdom Come series that he did.
That's a big series, yeah.
Then he also did he did that Devil. What's that one called? I have a few of the books. Something Devil.
Something Devil?
Okay. Yeah. No, it's I have a few of the books that he did the covers for this series. And it's not a Marvel or DC publisher. Yeah,
nice.
A lot of the DC that he did for JL.
I love the JLA stuff he did. It's just like super classic, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he did a 12-part series too, just called Justice, and that was really cool. I didn't dig those out, but I did these out instead.
Didn't he do the Crisis too? Is that the one you just showed? Didn't he do Crisis?
Was it Infinite Crisis?
Infinite Crisis, I want to say.
Crisis something, yeah.
I don't know, did he? I don't...
Because I think I have a few of those covers, because I had a bunch that I pulled out. I was trying to, when we were doing our last week, those are nice books though. I was trying to show last week of our Alex Ross stuff. I was trying to grab more than just the standard that everybody sees, like the stuff you probably know about.
Disaster crossover stuff.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm not a huge Supes fan, but that's bad.
They're cool. That's because he's obviously like a realist.
So Mythology is the DC. This is 300 pages, I think. The DC version, and then the Marvel version is called Marvelocity.
Marvelocity.
Yeah,
nice.
I've heard.
And I think that came out a couple of years ago, actually, just very recently.
Yeah.
So it's him and Chip Kidd.
Yeah. Nice.
Four-Way says Marvel's was the best by Alex Ross.
Well, to me, Marvel's was the best until Kingdom Come came out. That Marvel's was great.
Oh, but then, Kingdom Come was,
Then he took it up another step further. It's like, oh my God. He's
probably one of the few guys that could do that, where he takes it up another step. Where if he's not equal, he's right where he was before, or he's taking it up. I don't know that he falls down too much or goes backwards.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the guy that has to follow up behind him on a story that he just finished, because then your art's like, oh crap, dude.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm gonna take a vacation. I'll let somebody else take over the run.
That's how I felt about Mark Bagley. When you went from McFarlane to Bagley, I said, oh, I don't want Mark Bagley.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to like him, but I don't like him.
Yeah, that's why I'd be like, hey, let Liefeld do it for a while, and then I'll come in, because I know I can draw better feet than him, and I'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was from McFarlane to Eric Larson, then from Eric Larson to Bagley.
Yeah.
But I know Larson wasn't in there he was in there for quite some time, but not too long. So that's why the Bagley transition seemed to happen pretty quick.
Yeah.
But Larson was in there for I don't know, 30, 40 issues maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I got a few of the Amazing Spider-Man that Larson did. In fact, I got it signed by him, and I got one signed by him and Randy, because Randy did the inking for him one time, I want to say, because I have that book somewhere on Amazing Spider-Man, like in the 300s or something like that.
What do we got in the chat now? Is that like 5 people?
Yeah.
That's including us, I think.
Shout out to
people.
Gomez, Lebowski. What's up? What's up, Kana? He says, Happy Friday.
Yes, indeed. Happy Friday.
He thought it was Saturday for a second for some reason.
Wait, like 4? Hey, Chula, I think you got a fly on your hat.
Oh, no.
Oh, no way. I would have sensed it.
I say Coca-Cola.
I saw it too. All right. So, what we got next? Oh, we got some Sinkovich?
Yeah, I'll show some Sinkovich. Or no, actually, why don't you, Chula? You show your Sinkovich first, and I'll show mine. Yeah, come on, man.
I'll show some Sinkovich.
Show some Sinkovich.
I really like Sinkovich, guys. I know he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like Sinkovich. I was really happy to meet him a few years back. I don't know, what was it like 3 or 4 years ago at SFCon, guys?
Probably.
I've met him so many times already.
Yeah,
that was the first and only time I met him. And I had him sign a ton of books. Yeah. This one is I got a ton of them. I'm only gonna show 5. This one's one of my favorites. It's Wolverine number 2. It's a 9/6. However, he didn't do this, and he didn't do the interiors. What he did on this book is the pinup on the back.
Back cover, cool. Wow. Yep. Yeah, let's see that.
So I don't know. It's cool. This was actually Wolverine had his own like set of trading cards for a little while.
Yeah.
And this was one of the cards. So growing up, I had this, and then when I got older and realized it was the pinup on issue number 2, I was like, "Oops, gotta get it."
Oh, all right. That's a little different than his artwork. That's what he's done now. I guess his style's changed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Cool. And his style has changed, and I'll show you. And I'm sure Tat's got some older stuff because he's got some. Well, I'll just leave it at that. He's got some older stuff. But you'll see how his style has changed over the years. I'll show you. Here's Wolverine number 10, and he did the cover art on this. It's a Chris Claremont story. John Buscema and Bill Sinkovich art. Sinkovich did the cover. And this is one of my favorite storylines from the original series. Wolverine number 10 came back in 9/4. He signed it in red right there down in the snow, which I really liked because I was like, I like the contrast of the white snow
that's cool.
And the red signature. But
I like how they even positioned the Spider-Man head. They tilted that too.
Yeah,
that is gotta be one of the few books that have that. That's the only book that's cool.
Yeah,
and this showed it up that close.
Yeah, and this is a great story because it talks about one of the early encounters between Sabretooth and Wolverine and one of their first fights. So, but you see, this is kind of similar to the other artwork. It's got a little bit of a different style, but the line work, the details, you can still see it in there, right? Like it's the same.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right. Now we get into some of the newer big stuff, right? So I got Old Man Logan number 23. It's the Bill Sinkovich variant. It's a 9/6. Okay. And I had him sign it in the big red like fat tip pen.
Yeah.
I like how that came out.
So what is this again? This is Old Man Logan, you say?
Old Man Logan, that's right.
And is it like a rare variant or something? Because I've never seen it.
I don't know how rare it is, to be honest. I just...
Like 1 in 50 or 1 in 25? One of those guys?
You know who would be a great person to ask that? Gomez. Gomez knows all about the like retailer like number variants. I just collect what I like. I'm not sure, to be honest.
That's cool.
I just know I like all things Wolverine, and this was a Sinkovich one, so I had to get it. And here's my daughter again saying hello, apparently.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Happy Friday.
Okay, thank you, Mom. She made me 100 hearts, guys.
Oh, man.
Is she working her way to 3,000? It's going to be a while.
Oh, lucky dad, man.
She loves you 3,000?
But it was reminiscent to me of that Wolverine number 10 because he's dragging his bloody claws through the snow.
Right.
And then it's just got that snow and blood. Like I don't know.
No, that's a great cover.
Hey, can you go back to the other book because Azor's Tiger says that's the first Wolverine and Sabretooth battle? Because I was always confused with that one and the Uncanny X-Men. That one predates the Uncanny X-Men?
So he's not wrong. So here's the thing about this one. So what Azor's Tiger is talking about is in canon, as far as like the timeline is concerned, this is the first one. This is their first battle that's ever printed, and it goes back historically farther than the Uncanny X-Men. However, the first one that was ever printed is the Uncanny X-Men. Does that make sense?
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
As him being an X-Men, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this one is printed later, but it goes back further in the timeline.
Yeah. Right. So that should be the first one.
Got it. Yeah, that's the way it should be based on timeline.
Right. Yep. All right.
Then, looks like Gomez says that was a 1 in 25 variant, my G.
See how I told you Gomez would know.
Gomez.
He's just making that up. He don't know.
You heard it straight from CBA.
Yeah, well, CBA don't lie. Nothing but love, man. Nothing but love on the show. I tell you what.
Come on, Gomez. Look it up. Come on.
Look it up.
Go to Google real quick. Come on.
Uh-oh.
There's a thing called search engine.
That's too good. That's too good, man.
Oh man. Okay, I only got 2 more books, guys. For Syncopus. I got more, but these are the only 2 I want to show.
Right.
Next, I got. Hey, Gomez, get ready because this is another variant. So tell me what kind of incentive variant it is. It's Immortal Hulk number 20. It's also a Bill Sienkiewicz variant. It's signed on the bottom in silver.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's the 1 in 85.
1 in 85.
You had to be there on daylight savings time.
There you go.
But this is pretty bad. Like I really
like that.
Damn, what is that? Immortal Hulk or?
Yeah, it's Immortal Hulk.
It was Immortal Hulk, yeah.
Immortal Hulk number 20, and he signed it down here.
Yeah, it's a Virgin variant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Came back in 9/8.
Nice.
Yeah, when that came out, I wanted to get.
That is very.
I wanted to get that one so bad, but the store had to order so many books to be able to get that. So they didn't have enough copies of that one for me to grab.
Whoa! Hold on, real quick, guys.
That's
I gotta stop
Hulk.
the show, and I gotta say what's up to Young Murphy. What's up, Amazing Murphy?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Murph, I just got 4 fingers for you, bro. 4 fingers for you.
4 fingers for that.
I think Amazing Murphinator was describing me really quickly. Beautiful. So thank you for that, Murph.
Yeah, good
Murph calling you beautiful.
All right, I got one last book, guys. That's it. I got one more book, and that's it for Sienkiewicz. I got my Wolverine number 145, and I think I've shown this book a few times.
I'm sorry, my wife said something funny. My wife comes in here, she goes, "Were you doing the Tom Brady pouty face 4 fingers?"
Oh no.
Ooh, Tom Brady. All right. So this is Wolverine number 145. This is the Nabisco variant. It's the Nabisco wraparound cover. This is 6 times signed. Let's see. We got Bill Sienkiewicz, Eric Larson, Herb Trimp, Len Wein, Stan Lee, Lynell Francis Yu, Dexter Vines, and that's it. 7 times. 7 Sigs on here.
That's
it's a 9/2. And so the cover art is Bill Sienkiewicz right here. And we got a sketch by Sienkiewicz right there.
Yeah, I say that's Wolverine or is that Batman? It kind of looks like a Batman.
No, it's Wolverine, bro. Oh yeah, you're right. It kind of looks.
You know what I mean? It kind of looks like it'd be like a Batman.
Well, when did Batman take up smoking?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's how he gets the voice, though. I guess I'm Batman.
Wait, yeah, that's how he gets his voice exactly.
So we got Sienkiewicz right here, and we got Stan Lee over here, and a bunch of other guys all around. Let me see.
That book is fire, man.
That is, dude.
And here's the back cover. That has a huge freaking sketch by Dexter Vines.
Yeah. Dude, that looks like something my son would do. That's cool.
So you got those Sigs in person, or did you?
No, unfortunately, no. This was a book that I had my eye on. I'm gonna sell it on eBay for a little while. It's a red label, so everything came back authenticated, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
And this Nabisco variant. If you look it up on eBay, it commands a pretty high price. So
When you say Nabisco, it makes me think of those cookies, man.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm getting hungry for cookies, damn it.
Oh.
It was a mail away. That's exactly what it was. It was a mail away.
You had to eat a lot of cookies for that, son.
Yeah, you did have to eat so many cookies.
Chocolate chip?
So
did that shit up.
After getting this book, like I was super happy. Let me tell you guys, this was a birthday present from me to me.
Well, hey,
I gotta do that.
You treat yourself just all right, man.
I gotta do that this month to myself. Then this month I gotta get my my other Hulk 181. Then
I gotta step my game up.
Yeah, I gotta step my shit up. Damn, I've been sleeping. All right, so I got my Sienkiewicz covers. If you want to see them.
Oh yeah, let's check them out, Teddy.
No, I have.
One second, Teddy. We have a special guest in the chat.
Oh shit! Because I mentioned Tom Brady. See, I mentioned Tom Brady. Now coming up 4 times.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
He's like Beetlejuice. He's like Beetlejuice. If you say his name 3 times, he appears.
No,
you say it 4 times. You gotta say it 4 times.
You know I love you, Murph. Murph, you know I love you.
6
times. Yeah, 6 times.
6 times.
You mentioned His Highness. You give respect. 6 times.
Hey.
I don't know what that was the other night. That was a shitty football game. But anyways, guys, thanks for having me on.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you're in here, Murph.
Just to clarify, the 4 means he forgot it was 4th down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure we understand what this means.
Right.
He forgot that he just used up the 4th down. Is that
what he was saying was the Bears are now going to be 4-1. See, there's the 4 and there's the 1. Tuck it in. There's the tuck roll. There's the tuck roll right there.
Yeah. All right, Chad.
Quick shout out addition to the chat. What's up, the Mastodon?
Yeah, the Mastodon.
Okay. The one thing I will say though, and my brother, if he brings up or not on mine, I was definitely dogging my team. I was saying, man, they're going to lose this game because they have no running game, blah, blah, blah. And my brother goes, dude, you're giving up too easy, man. There's still plenty of time in there. I go, yeah, but I'm playing against Tom Brady. I'm playing against Tom Brady. He's got a 5-0 record against the Bears. I'm like,
But you were flapping your gums at the first quarter.
Yes, I was. Because they looked because my team looked like a high school dropouts. You know what I'm saying? Like the coach. That was the kids that couldn't make it on the dodgeball team kind of thing. And I was like, damn it! Well, come on, Bears, bear down.
I know what you mean, Teddy. Like
Sienkiewicz, come on, let's go. More Sienkiewicz.
Right here.
That's all my Sienkiewicz. You got Sienkiewicz, Murphy?
I got nothing. I honestly have never met that man. I got nothing.
He might have some Halloween covers.
All right.
Okay.
Here, Taddy. Here you go. Gotcha.
Okay. So I'm going to be showing my New Mutants run to have a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. So here's number 31. Put that right there. This is number 30.
New Mutants.
And I mean, I have a bunch more, but this was just the only stuff I was able to grab at the moment. 29. So see, like you were saying earlier before, his style has definitely changed. But I mean, I really like everything he's done. In fact, the owner of Radar Toys that's my LCS that I go to, it was funny because when he opened up the store, this is number 27, they were just an online store and they only sold pops, you know. Here's number 26. So when I would go in there and be buying books, he wasn't sure if he wanted to start collecting comic books. But he's like, I really like this guy, Bill Sienkiewicz, you know. He's like, I'm going to check out his covers, number 25. So now not only does he own the store, but he also buys Bill Sienkiewicz covers. So he's starting to pick up really rare collections.
Hold that one. Can you put that one a little bit closer?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's just interesting because he was telling me, he's like, man, he goes, I know I own this store. He goes, I don't collect comic books, but I own the store. I'm sorry, this is number 23. And he says, I know if I start collecting them, then I'm going to have a hard time putting them out there on the floor to sell. I like this one because this is totally Disney right here. This is number 22.
Four-way, you're absolutely right. Four-way says, you guys are killing me. Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. Okay, Sienkiewicz.
For 20 years, I was pronouncing Sienkiewicz.
Sienkiewicz. That was number 21. Here's this. I'm pretty sure what this character, the bear, whatever's in the movie. I still haven't seen the movie. I still haven't seen it. Spirit Bear.
Isn't that Ursa Major?
Well, I know it's God. I haven't seen the movie, so I just know that bear.
Oh, that's one of my favorites right there. Teddy, put it up. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
that was gnarly.
So I was trying to, like I said, I was trying to find a bunch of different Bill Sienkiewicz just to show.
Bear.
Yeah, Demon Bear. Thank you.
Azor's Tiger.
Thanks, Azor's.
Thank you. But then I found this. I forgot I forgot I even had this damn book. But this is What If the Hulk Went Berserk.
Oh man.
Oh, wow, that's cool, dude.
Yeah,
Sienkiewicz's style is just pretty wild. It's changed. He's done a lot of different ways, you know.
I got this in a $4 pack blind bag at Goodwill. So you know, like cool. I said, you never, you know, if you guys live anywhere near Goodwill stores, or like I have St. Vincent de Paul up here, trust me, it's worth going in there and checking out their stuff, because they might even have some of the paperback bound books there you can get really cheap, you know, so if you just want a quick reader. But I mean, I found some pretty sweet gems at these places, and you know, you can get them for under $1. I think the highest they sell them for is $2. And if you donate something, they usually give you a slip, so you get 20% off only one item. But it's still worth it. You know, it's cool to go in there and save some of these books, recycle them, and that's where I got most of my collection nowadays, besides my LCS.
Nice.
So St. Vincent de Paul is Catholic and Salvation Army is Protestant. Like
yeah, when I walk in there, I'm always blessing the place, because I spend money, so I'm donating to the box there. You know what I'm saying? I go in there Catholic.
Donating for the cause.
Exactly. But I get great books, so I ain't complaining.
Yeah.
No, you do.
I just haven't been able to do any 49-cent hauls in a long time, because they haven't had any good books in their 49-cent pile, you know?
Oh, that's okay.
Chewy, I did find one. Now that you threw it up there.
Oh, cool.
Sienkiewicz. Sienkiewicz. This is a real one, because you're right. You know, his art has changed over the years. It's gotten a little weird, a little more crazy. Somebody has, I think it's Erod. It's got a Dr. Doom. And maybe Jeff Johnson has one as well.
It's like it's just on a throne.
Like abstract-y.
Oh, cool.
All right, but anyways, this is my Sienkiewicz. This is Star Wars. What is this? One was 67 with Princess.
Nice.
Oh man,
that's
all right.
Nice. Yeah,
isn't that kind of cool?
I love that, dude. That's insane.
It's so cool. Then I got two.
You got two of them.
No, it's
Murph,
so
that
cool.
is,
you gifted me
awesome.
one, I believe. You gifted me one, Murph. Thank you.
Did I give you one, brother?
Yeah,
all right.
you did. Thank you.
So 67 is 2 issues away from 69, right?
All day long.
Hey, Murph. I'll send you a Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy Scooby Doo issue. I can't remember the number for one of those.
I got like 7 of those, pal. So
do I. So do I. No, that's a nice cover. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was really cool. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's it. That's my contribution to the Sienkiewicz.
Okay, well, I got one more for you, Murph. You gotta. In the meantime, we won't go to you first, but if you got any Halloween themed, any horror variants, anything that you want to show off, we'll hold off on you. You won't go next.
All right.
But, who's next? Oh, look at it. I feel like that smile from CBA means that he wants to go next. You got some. Yeah, is that a yes or?
I only got 2.
All right,
I got 1.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. He did some covers for that series, man.
Is that Vertigo? Who is that?
So, can you guess who the artist is? Do you know who that is? It's not Sienkiewicz.
No. No, but he did some stuff for that series, but he didn't do the cover. But God,
he did a lot of Wonder Woman.
That's See, when I think of Wonder Woman, I think of Finch. I think of
Finch.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Great call, Tat. That's
good job, Tat.
And it's signed by Tula Lotay. See that? That's Tula Lotay.
Nice.
Right there.
That definitely looks right out of Finch. That looks like out of not Finch's style. It's totally.
It actually looks like Finch.
Does it? Oh,
you're saying the character looks like him?
I mean, it doesn't seem like his normal style. It's nothing I'm used to seeing. So
and this is my cool. Halloween Black Widow right there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I knew you had to have that.
The zombie. The zombie style. That's sweet.
Huh?
It's Wolverine's with her.
Yeah, zombie Wolverine.
Mm-hmm.
So this is In-Hyuk Lee.
Oh, nice.
Wait, is that Wolverine? I thought that was like the Marvel zombie, like the. No, that's a different character, isn't it?
I thought that was Wolverine, a zombie Wolverine, wasn't it?
I thought so too, but maybe not.
Well, he almost looks like the lead singer from Danzig.
I'm done. Next.
Mother. No, I'm just saying. No, that's a great cover. I'm just saying.
Claws, but there's no claws.
Yeah, if that's not Wolverine, looks like Danzig.
No, his name is. Come on, somebody in the chat help me out. Like, it was an early character. I think his name was like.
I always thought it was a Wolverine, but I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not wearing.
It looks like Wolverine to me.
Well, just because the hair.
No, his name is like Zombie or something like that.
Zombie.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, wait. Can I show something real quick? I got a Black Widow cover that I think CBA will like. Can you highlight me real quick?
A Halloween Black Widow cover?
Yeah. Right there.
Oh, yeah.
The CBA.
Original
shout out
art.
board.
There you go. Very cool.
I'll be printing this bad boy out and sending it to you, man.
Nice.
First female character I've drawn in this shout out board stuff. So I'm sorry, you can go to somebody else now. I just wanted to show that.
That's
okay. Cool. Oh man, it's bugging me. I know because I was actually trying to get. So there's an early like horror series for Marvel before any of that. Like this is way like maybe 70s, 80s, and they had like a zombie title character, and it was a very short run. And I think that was a cover swipe of one of the original runs.
Oh man, that was a Monsters book, a Marvel Monsters magazine type book.
I believe so.
You, huh?
Huh?
It's really bugging you, huh?
Oh my god, it's bugging you.
It's a Monsters book. It's one of like the Monster magazine styles that Marvel had out.
CBA, this Beersheimer's disease is real, bro. Like I don't know what. I'm gonna figure it out though. I'll figure it out and we'll get to it.
Cool, yeah.
Okay, so we got Tad. I'm telling you, Beersheimers is real. Tad, did you sell your horror comics?
No, I thought we were gonna go to Sudan. If I'm saying that right now,
it's the same. For me, it's the same. He's got horror comics and Sudan is the same.
Okay,
so yeah, King.
Yeah, I got the yeah, he is. I got the author Sudan, and then I do have one horror book, but it's a beat up one. I gotta send it to you so I can get some sweet love. And but here's Wolverine number 57.
Oh yeah, hey, huge shout out to Bebop Chambers to Airborne. He sent me all of those books. Thank you, man.
Yeah, this is number 58. I mean, I have a bunch more, but like I said tonight, I just wanted to get the books that I can get. I have 2 copies of that, by the way, that I can get to easy and put away easy because I these last couple of days it's been real busy. I like this cover a lot because this has like the Wolverines from all the years on there, from Weapon X and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So but I have a bunch more of his art. I like this cover too. He's just shanking that guy right in the head, dude. And look on his face kind of reminds me of my son. Like the old thing, like, did I just do that? Kind of thing. Sure, huh? That'd be great. And then this is the last one I had. I like that one too. He's just kind of sitting there contemplating, the thinking man. But I have a bunch more. It's just tonight. Like I said, I just wanted to not have to put away so many books.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag here, but when you got 4 kids, 2 dogs, 4 guinea pigs, shit starts to build up. You know what I'm saying?
8 is enough.
It is enough, dude.
The guinea pigs is what pushes it over the top. It's just
yes, for sure. I mean,
we can do Sinkovich and Suidam Part 2 next week if you guys want.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh. Hey, there's plenty of Halloween left.
Halloween stuff, yeah. I mean,
because I didn't bring my stuff out, so.
No, I'll be down for that. There's also Mayhew. Mayhew would be cool to show. And then maybe even down the road doing like what Pope Cerebus suggests, with the Bashima brothers. That'd be pretty cool to get some of that artwork and show some of that, because that would definitely be up your alley. Chula with the Wolverine stuff,
sure.
And it'd just be great to see some of those great covers. And I do have a Marvel Age book that has the Bashima brothers and their dad on the front cover, and it has like like 3, depictions of some of the characters that they've drawn over the years, and then there's a whole story in there. So I got to find that book. When I do, I'd definitely love to show that. Even show some of the interior in there.
There you go. Hey guys, really quickly, I just wanted to show. Let me share my screen with you.
Yeah.
I found it. So this is what it is.
Still on me.
Yeah. You guys see it?
It is. It's not Tale of Zombie. You're right.
Tales of the Zombie by Marvel, and that's the cover swipe of what the book that CBA just showed.
Who's
that
guy artist?
That I'm showing, is his name Simon?
No sé.
That might be. Is that a Frank Frazetta cover though? That's.
It says Boris. It's Boris.
Okay, Boris. Yeah.
Take it easy.
Take it easy. That's cool. Hey, way to find it, Chula. Way to find it.
Yeah, I do. I had to do a little bit of search. I was like, I know I've seen that cover before.
So that's not Wolverine at all.
Are you Batman? Are you Batman? Because you're a pretty good detective there, bro. I swear to God, I think you're Batman.
The Google machine is amazing, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
That's Birds of Prey. Birds of Prey with a computer.
Yes.
All right. AG, did you have any zombie horror Marvel Halloween stuff?
I just have one horror book.
Okay, let's check it out.
And one good looking book.
All right. Oh, there's the good looking.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna blush. Oh.
He has his ways.
No. This is the good looking book right here.
All right, let's see it. Oh shit.
So who's the artist for that, AG?
That's good.
I want to say that Tendinol guy, but I don't think that's him.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard you make that sound, CBA.
Wow. What sound did I make?
It was.
We did mention the show's not for kids, right?
Oh yeah, no one under 3 can watch this. So.
No one under 3. So yeah, that was just some of the books I picked up today, and then this was a surprise. This is something that was just thrown in with the books I ordered. I guess they gifted me this.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll say this is my horror book.
And who are they, by the way? Gifted.
Yeah.
You. Who's they?
What's your honey hole? Reveal your honey hole.
What is that comic? Again, I'll have to get that thing. There's too many websites.
We really need to do a segment on Black Friday sale.
Yeah, let's see.
I insist.
Comics Elite.
Oh, okay.
Comics
Elite. That better not be a Daredevil on the front cover.
That is Daredevil. No, this that was Fargo's, that Black Widow spoof or ripoff, I should say. I don't know if it's ripoff, but the Black Widow's Fargo's Lounge. Cover swipe. It's a Fargo's Lounge, and it's it is Jamie Tennendall.
Oh, nice.
But real quick question though, isn't J. Scott Campbell doing some of the covers for that series? All right.
She was.
Yeah. She did, yeah.
Yeah, because I have the current one, and I wanted that one that he did, and I was actually able to pull it.
Okay.
So
I would say she's very apple bottomed in that.
I liked it.
It's like a bubble butt kind of.
I like it, man. It's like 2 hams, dude. Give her Portuguese breakfast.
2 Christmas hams.
2 Christmas hams.
Give her a Portuguese breakfast. Slap. Some ham. Oh, nice.
So I mean, this is pretty damn scary.
Oh God, yeah. You got your Depends on, Cholula?
I gotta go, man.
All that beer you've been drinking, I know you gotta go.
It's about time.
That's nice,
AD. So what issue is that? What number?
I think it's Venom issue 25.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually a Comics Elite, a variant cover exclusive.
That's a creepy face in the background too. You see it?
Yeah.
Is that Null?
I'll show you right back. No, it's just it's not Null. It's just Carnage and Venom, and the cover's done by it's actually Donny Cates' story. Mark Bagley? Wow, I didn't know that. Derek Chu cover. So Mark Bagley, I guess, did the Mark Bagley got the interiors.
Yeah,
there you go.
Nice. It's a Derek Chu cover. Yeah, and the chick, there's a right above Carnage.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I've never read a Donny Cates story.
She is freaking out.
I've not got into him yet.
Yeah.
He seems to be popular among the kids, CBA.
Here we go.
That wasn't a dig. That wasn't a dig at all.
Jesus.
I meant like a lot of
nice Coca-Cola.
It's a hell of a drug.
Take it easy.
It's a hell of a soda.
I remember Eddie Murphy's couch because he could afford one. There's my Halloween one. There's the Halloween one. I just saw it quick.
That's it. That's all you got.
Haunted house.
I have more, but that's my haunted house one, man. That's cool.
Dude, we've been discussing this topic since like Tuesday. What the hell are you doing?
Look at I'm just gonna mention this one more time. Look at 4-Way has my back. He says the kids like Donny Cates. That's all I meant.
You heard it first. You heard it first on our channel. Hashtag that shit.
All right, what's up, Murphy? What you got for us, Murphy?
What do I got for you? You want Halloween covers?
I want Halloween.
Let's see them.
Bring it.
You know what? I think you're right, CBA and Tat. You know you have more, but since we've only been discussing this topic since like 2:30 this afternoon, you don't have time to find it. But here's a really cool one. It's a cover homage to The Shining, covered done by Amanda Conner and Jimmy Palmiotti. So
that's cool.
You can't get much more Halloween than that. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe I'll show you something. So I got this signed by Amanda Conner, Jimmy Palmiotti, John Timms, and Paul Mounts. So I got all 4 creators. That one right there. Nice. It's not Slabs because it's not a 9.8. It's like a fucking 8.5. It's crap. But
still, it got the signatures on it. I do have that book. That's a sweet cover.
You want to go Halloween?
Yes, go Halloween.
I was just flipping through this book. And, this is Green Lantern number 8. This is like a Jessica Cruz thing. So how kind of cool is that? Right? You know,
pumpkin. That's Halloween.
That's Halloween, right? That's pretty badass.
Hey Mark, and since you got the title of my favorite Mexican up, just so you know, technically it's still National Hispanic Heritage Month. So thank you for showing the Jessica Cruz cover. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good looking out.
Looking out for you guys.
I like how happy he was about that. Look at that.
All right. We talked about Arthur Sudam, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, let's see.
Marvel Zombies, number 4 of 5. X-Men.
Cover swipe.
Love it.
Signed. Look at
Signed by the man in the black hoodie himself.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Nice touch. Nice touch.
Let's keep that rolling there. So this is what Saddam will be like when you go and see him with his hoodie on.
The Crypt Keeper.
Right.
I think Murph signed my books.
The same, here's the same book, but the second printing. 4 of 5.
That's awesome.
Right there.
39.
After right John Romita Sr.
Does it have homage to it? It didn't write anything. Look at this is kind of funny. Look at the Goblin's he's got a fucking fork in his hand.
Yep. Getting ready to eat.
Hilarious.
He's got fire coming out of his ass.
He sure does. He
must eat some Thai food.
Chili beans.
No, he ate Thai food. He ate Thai food. That's scary.
That's it. Let's go with Marvel Zombies number 1. ASM 50 homage.
Love it.
Signed by
great.
Don right there, the hoodie. What else can we do here? I can do like 3 more.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations, 4-Way Flashers. I'm sorry. He said he just picked up the original to that last one you showed.
ASM 50, I'm guessing, right?
Oh,
39.
Congrats,
Yep.
4-Way. That's a big boy book. Nice.
ASM 39. Oh, X-Men?
That's a book that commands money in any frigging grade. Any grade.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big boy book.
Beautiful book with that red cover. Oh, no, he's talking about ASM 39. Talking about
the Spider-Man. Yeah.
ASM 39.
That's another book that commands money in any goddamn grade. 39.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Why not go with like some zombies?
Oh, Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Let's do Todd McFarlane in there.
Is that McFarlane?
Cool. That is McFarlane.
Yeah, it's a McFarlane cover. Okay. Sure is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, here's a good one. I don't even know what the story is. Punisher Annual number 1.
Oh, that's cool.
All right. You got a little
I like
jack-o'-lantern.
It looks like a scarecrow jack-o'-lantern, right?
Sure is. Yeah, there's the whole book.
And it looks like he's got a Punisher skull on his chest too.
Yeah.
He does. Yep. Very cool. Maybe it's a Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I don't know.
We're gonna have to show some even more Halloween books throughout this month, man.
Yeah, that's the plan, Teddy.
All right, brother.
In one of my favorites that I have, and if it wasn't 9/8, I would have had Frank sign it and grade it. But actually, I didn't have it when I saw him. But anyways, Frank Joe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's one of my faves.
That's a tough cover to get, isn't it?
No, I don't. It's a B cover, CBA, so it's not a hard one to find.
Okay.
You know, you can probably go and find it for 75 cents or $1 now.
CBA, I got a bunch. If you need one, I got you.
Hey, real quick though, if you look behind Murph, off to his on my camera, be his right. He's got the Marvel Zombies Spider-Man wedding cover.
Yeah,
right by the Ghost Rider.
Oh,
hey, I love that book for a lot of reasons. I'll tell you, on me and my wife's first wedding anniversary, we went across a comic shop that had that in a 9/6 signed by Arthur Saddam, and she bought it for me for our anniversary. So
that's a good moment. There he is. There's Arthur Saddam right there. You bought it for her.
There he is.
$25. I'll sign anything you got.
Murph's double rolling, man. he's like that. What's his name? Frank Savage. Is that his name?
Fred Savage.
Fred Savage. Thank you, Fred Savage.
Wonder Years.
Yes, they did a spook. They did a cartoon of him on American Dad, and they had it where he was playing all these different roles of people that are in the and they're like, oh, he's the greatest actor of the whole world, or something like that. It was pretty funny because
that's awesome.
All right, cool. That's all you got, Murphy boy.
That's it for today, pal.
And that beautiful wall behind him. Look at that, man. That's beautiful.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Can't show them everything right away. You're gonna want them to come back next Friday.
Yeah, you gotta leave them wanting for more, right?
That's it. Wanting cliffhanger.
Yeah,
I left you on a cliffhanger.
People, you gotta leave them wanting more.
Left them on a cliffhanger.
All right. Am I missing anybody? Anybody else need to show some
Halloween.
Okay, I'll show a couple of a little bit of Saddam Halloween stuff. Give me a second here.
Okay, right now I'll just. You're good.
Oh,
no, you're good. You're good, man. You don't get to show off then. Share.
I'm gonna show. Here's something that Saddam is not super well known for. However, he did do a few covers for DC's. Speaking of Alex Ross, since we were talking about Alex Ross today.
Nice.
DC's #1, and this is a man. If any of the guys from down south are still around, this is it's a comic shop down south, and he did the exclusive variants for that shop. I don't remember which one it was though. So Comic Hero University, I think it's what it's called.
That's the name of the store?
Comic Heroes University, something like that.
That'd do an abbreviation of that name.
Here's #2.
So Cholula, if you had your own comic book store, what would you name it?
Cholula's Comics, done.
The hottest place.
With the hot peppers.
The hottest comic book shop on the block. There you go. Done.
There you go.
Oh, okay, that sells.
Well, see, me and AG it'd be Tat and Surf.
There you go.
Tat and Surf.
So this one
Surf and
is
turf,
a cover
surf and
swipe.
tat.
Surf and Tat.
This is a cover swipe of Crisis on Infinite Earths #7.
I like that one.
That's the Supergirl after George Perez, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this is #4, and he only did 3 covers for this 5-issue series, and obviously this is a cover swipe of The Killing Joke.
Yeah, after balling.
He's well into his 70s. He's still got his skills, huh?
Who's that? Is that into his 70s?
Yeah, is he not? He's up there. Maybe.
Hey, first appearance right there. What's up, bye?
He looks good in those last movies. I didn't think he was in his 70s.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Are you having a beer syndrome now too? What's up?
All right, real quick. I ordered a bunch of the Marvel Zombies Funko Pops, Unfortunately, since I pre-ordered them all in one shot, they haven't all been released. So it's going to be a while before I get them all. But one that I did get is my Wolverine.
Yeah.
And this is the glow-in-the-dark version.
Nice. Oh. Well, the one you wanted the most came in first.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I'm going to get one more, which is going to be the regular version, not the glow-in-the-dark version.
That's the one I have.
I just remember that he's 67.
And so 67. I got Marvel Zombies #1, Resurrection. This is
nice.
Who is this? This is Miko Suyan. Obviously after McFarlane. And I really like the little box cover art. It's got Wolverine as a zombie right there.
Yeah.
Is Miko a little Filipino guy or?
I don't know. I assumed with the last name like Suyan that he was maybe Korean? Is he Filipino?
I don't know.
He's obviously of Asian descent.
ACBA. ACBA.
Yes.
Ako ng konting Tagalog.
You know, I don't know what he said. I only know the cuss words. I don't know that.
Oh, you don't speak Tagalog?
No. Just the cuss
words. Hey, I only know the cuss words in Spanish too, man. So that's all good.
Whatever bad words my dad called me, that's all I know.
Are you guys? And here's the virgin variant. CBA, are you guys Tagalog, Ilocano, Visayan, Pangasinan, Tagalatok?
Tagalog, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, cool.
All right. And I got a few others, but maybe I'll. Does anybody else have anything else to show?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay, if you guys don't mind, let me show a couple more. Is that cool?
Yeah.
What are you asking us? Or?
Asking for permission.
I mean, I got some zombie pops.
What are we going to say? Good channel.
He's very polite.
Yes, he is. Oh, that's the one you had the sketch done, yeah?
Yep, that's Sudan right there with the sketch.
Oh, that's sweet. That is.
Oh, what's up, Azor's Tiger? My Azor's Tiger says his wife is Ilocano. In Ilocano, I only know bad words, but I do know a little bit of like I do know some rudimentary Tagalog. Like I'll be fine in Tagalog, but Ilocano, no.
Hey, Cholula, I got a joke for you. This is it's more a Hawaiian joke, but knock knock.
Who's there?
Mima.
Mima who? I don't get it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Joke's over.
Joke's over. I don't get it.
We'll see if Azor's Tiger says anything. Give him a moment.
Yes.
That's a Portuguese, man. Mahu. Azor's Tiger knows it.
Oh, sorry. This was Marvel Zombies #1 versus Army of Darkness. Dynamic Marvel. This is the variant.
I'm sorry. I'm going to mic myself.
Yeah. Check yourself,
Tat. Don't piss your pants, Tatty.
And then Marvel Zombies #1, another variant C. This is Captain America #1 cover swipe.
Oh, man, that's cool.
Damn.
Punching a zombie Hitler, looks like.
That's cool. I need to get that
one. I'm good.
Okay, last one I got, guys.
It's all right.
Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness #3.
Like that Cap one.
This is a variant. Well, this is the death of
Captain Marvel.
Yep, Captain Marvel.
It's a Jim Starlin book, Jim Starlin story.
All right, that's all I got, fellas.
Oh shit!
Cool stuff.
Sorry, man. I lost myself there. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Liked it.
Oh man.
Mahu
no, I tried to pull.
You're fruity.
Yeah. You said, but no, it's funny because
that special parade.
Yeah, no, because there at my job they did this safety week stuff, and we had this Hawaiian truck come in, and the guy was from Hawaii and stuff. And he's Hawaiian, Filipino, and I can't remember Shally, but I was talking to him anyways, and I went to tell him that joke. I said, "Hey, knock knock," and he goes, "Who's there?" I go, "Mima." He goes, "You too." I go, "Yeah, you know that joke, don't you?"
He
knew the joke, man. Oh yeah, he's like, "Man, I know that joke, bro." And I'm like, "Sweet," but yeah. But then my friend were watching a show today. That one with Rob Dyrdek, the show The Ridiculousness, and we like to watch that show in the break room. And this girl, "Hey sweetheart, you gotta go in the house." "No, what I'm about to say you can't hear. You gotta go in the house." Not for kids, man. In the house.
Yeah, it is.
No. Well, not out here right now. Go. You're gonna break the box. Come on, go. Please. Okay, I can't tell a joke. My daughter ain't gonna leave. But go ahead. Zimmy got to show me things.
You got to lock that door from your side, Tat.
Yeah.
Padlock that bad boy.
Yeah, I'm feeling like I'm having flashbacks from the very first time I actually went live, and I had to like run out throughout my house to get away from my kids. Okay, she's gone. So the joke was this girl's asking her mom. She says, what do you call somebody that's like that has a drinking problem? She goes, she said, what was it? Oh shit, addicted. She said that person's addicted, right? She goes, okay. She goes, what would you call a person that has a problem eating food too much? They're addicted. And she goes, well, what did you have in your face last night? She goes, addicted. So I just freaking laughing. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Oh, man.
Take a word and do that, I'm sorry. I'm trying to cover time here for Murph to find his books or whatever he's got to do. So, anyways, I'm done. This show's over. I'm gone.
Yeah, I think we're done with books. We no more books. Anybody else got books?
So you want to talk about Van Halen?
Yeah. Hey, Jim wanted to talk about Van Halen. I don't know nothing about. Actually, let me tell you guys. I thought I didn't know nothing about Van Halen, but every time you guys started talking about songs, apparently I knew about Van Halen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put my camera on pause. You guys go. I'll be right back.
I knew more about Van Halen than I thought I did. What is that, Murphy?
This is the first album of Van Halen with Sammy Hagar.
Oh, that's a cassette tape, is what that is.
That's a cassette tape.
Oh, wow.
You're right. That's a cassette tape.
I think you got that from the Smithsonian.
I'll just really quickly, all right, 1984 is the first Van Halen record cassette tape. Sorry, Chewy. These things, they have these little magnetic things in here, Chewy, that you put them in a machine and they play music.
Hold on. I grew up with cassette tapes, okay? You don't got to that with you.
All right.
I grew up with those. Don't worry.
So
8-tracks, you lost me on 8-tracks, but I'm with that.
This is the first Van Halen, let's call it a cassette tape that I purchased. And this is the last one, if I'm not mistaken, AG, with David Lee Roth, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I believe it's true. So
I believe it is.
When we heard, when my buddy and I, actually Sean, heard that, Van Halen was breaking up and David Roth was gone, and then some guy named Sammy Hagar, you might know for I Can't Drive 55 or The Red Rocker or...
Never heard of it.
3 Lock Box.
Thank you. Was coming on, and they did this. I mean, this to me, this is the more influential album. Van Halen back with David Lee Roth was all like party and have fun, and for some reason, some of these songs that were written on here was just fantastic. They just hit home with me, and we were all kind of like upset a little bit that we weren't going to hear the cool songs like Jump or Unchained or Top Jimmy or
Top Jimmy, man.
Top Jimmy, yeah. Oh my God, awesome. Sammy fucking did it perfectly. He did it perfectly. If you ever had the opportunity to see these guys with Sammy Hagar, I never saw it with David Lee Roth, but oh God, it was like it just never.
What do you think about this? Hold on. Let me show you real quick. What do you think about this? Frosty says Van Hagar was the better group.
Yes.
Yeah? You think so?
Yes.
Nah.
Yes.
I kind of thought so because
yes.
David Lee Roth was more of a showman kind of guy, but Hagar was a songwriter, so he was
songwriter.
Exactly. Composition better.
In that same vein, fellas, like I understand. I'm not to take away from Van Halen, but really quickly, like, what was better, Ronnie James Dio, or do you think like the original Black Sabbath was better, with or without Dio?
Ozzy, man.
Ozzy or Dio? You like Ozzy better?
Ozzy was Black Sabbath, but Ronnie Dio, when he took over, he took it to another level because he sings way different from Ozzy. Ozzy was more
I was just gonna say because like as a vocalist, Dio is way better as a singer, right?
So let's get back to the topic again.
Let's get back to Van Halen. Van Halen, baby, Van Halen.
Okay, back to Van
If you
Halen.
go to Van Halen 2, and we're talking about Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace. The man is you can take any guitarist that you want, he's right there. You take Eric Clapton, you take Jimmy Page, you take Zakk Wylde, you take
Carlos Santana.
Eddie Van Halen has to be mentioned in the top 5 of modern day rock and roll guitarists. But I'll never forget this. So this is a song over here. It's called "Dance the Night Away," which is a cover. All right, I don't know who was the original artist. CBA, you're the Elseman here. You might know who "Dance the Night Away." But I distinctly remember this. I'm outside in my patio with my dad, and we're cooking burgers or steaks or something like that. And I got my big boom box. Remember the big thing we put over the shoulder? I said, "Dad, listen to this." And I played the intro of that song, and the animal noises and shit that Eddie was doing on a guitar. My dad says, "No, that's a synthesizer." I said, "Dad, that's a guitarist."
Yeah.
And it was, and like, you can hear it in your head right now, can't you, Taddy? The whole beginning intro of that song. Unbelievable. The things that Howard Stern had a video. It's a fresh one, so it just happened this week, and he was talking to a guy who was big into Eddie Van Halen and had his iconic guitar with the red and the white stripes with the reflectors on the back of it. And he said Eddie didn't have the big bucks to buy all the distortion pedals, so he had to create that distortion on the guitar itself. So whether it's an extra fret or it's an extra thing, you guys are the musicians, AG and Tat. I shouldn't even be talking about it.
No,
it's not good.
What blew me away that this fucking guy. And then he always had a smoke in his fucking neck of his guitar.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I mean, you're on.
Did you say you would have a cigarette a lit cigarette in the neck?
Oh God, yeah.
At the top of the headstock.
You put it in the fret. Is it called a fret? The thing that you twist to make your strings tighter? What's it called?
The guitar keys.
No, that's called
guitar keys.
That's not the fret. The fret
all right.
is the
So
neck
you
of
like
the guitar.
stick it up there, right?
Top of the
And
headstock.
you just like puff away and stick it up there and just. I was Chewy. If you haven't listened to Eddie Van Halen, if you haven't,
apparently I have. I just didn't realize that I had.
Yeah, the songs, so the radio hits.
Like Panama and
Jump
and all that stuff. I didn't know. Like I'm not super well versed in it, but I know the songs. I just didn't know the people behind it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair. And that's the cool thing about music is that I would have, if it wasn't for these guys, I would have never known the song "Dance the Night Away," which probably came out in the 50s or the 60s.
Yeah, there was a documentary they did on Van Halen not too long ago,
late 60s, 70s,
and it was a pretty good one because it talked about the turmoil between the band and when they started to have problems with David Lee Roth, and it was David Lee Roth. At the time he wanted to do a cover of the Beach Boys song. And the other guys in the band like, no, that ain't gonna be a hit. We don't want to do any more covers. We want to do our own stuff. And that wasn't what necessarily broke up the band. But when David Lee Roth left, of course, that became a number one hit. Was for California Girls,
California
and
Girls,
so
and so
solo. So the guys in the band thought, oh, we just made a mistake, by letting him go. But I mean, it was a really cool documentary to watch. Of course, they had people reenacting the parts. But to go back to what Frost said, I mean, David Lee Roth was the start of the band, but I think Sammy took him to a whole nother level. Because like he was, I think he was a better songwriter. I think he was able to complement what Eddie was doing on guitar per se, because Sammy Hagar, like you were showing cassettes. See, there's Sammy Hagar right there. You know what I'm saying? I have a bunch of cassettes.
Hold on. Leave it up, Taddy. Let me leave it up.
Yeah.
I'll highlight you. Give me a second.
So I got a bunch of cassette tapes. There's Sammy Hagar right there, And he had his album Montage, that became legendary. So, when they went to talk to Sammy about joining the band, it was pretty cool. So here's Van Halen right there. I have all the cassette tapes that he pretty much just showed. And number 2, Dancing That Way. You're right, Murph. Excellent song. And there, I drew, actually, in high school, I drew this cover. My teacher thought, she's like, that isn't appropriate to draw a kid smoking a cigarette. I'm like, yeah, but I didn't know we were kids, an angel. Dive her down, exactly. So when I saw Van Halen, I saw them with Sammy, and I just, that concert was just amazing. Because not only was Sammy just killing it on vocals, Anthony, of course, there's a whole bunch of stuff you could watch about Van Halen, especially when Anthony left with Sammy, do their thing. Sammy would always mention, not a lot of people knew that Anthony was the backup vocalist for Van Halen the whole time with David Lee Roth. And I guess not a lot of people knew that. I was kind of one of them, because all I ever saw was David Lee Roth on the, in the videos, jumping all around. I didn't really get to see the rest of the band unless it was the video for Chains. I want to say this might have been the last album they did with Sammy, right? Because I didn't get the album that they did with the guy from Extreme. I wasn't into it then. But it's just interesting to see, like, if you go back and watch some of the history about Van Halen and what they did, like Eddie Van Halen started off as a drummer, and he realized he wasn't that great on drums when his brother jumped in there, Alex. So then he went to play guitar. And like you were saying, Murph, he really didn't, he liked the guitar that he had, but he wanted to sound different. So that's when he really started to basically build his own guitar just from getting parts. Which was just amazing. And, then, people would hear him up on stage, like, I want a guitar like that, no one could order one. He was like, well, I built this. So, that's when I think it started to roll for him. And some of these guitar, I'm lost for words. So I got to drink more beer or more drink.
It's that Beersheimer's.
Yeah.
Beersheimer's.
But it was just so cool how he reinvented the sound of the guitar, and you only got that from so many musicians throughout the years, about how they changed the sound of the guitar, like with Black Sabbath. They changed the sound, how Tony changed the sound how a guitar came through an amp, of how he played. And I think so did Eddie. Like you were saying, Murph, your dad thought that was a synthesizer, but no, that was Eddie on his guitar. And he showed that a lot on the album For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, when the song Pound Cake was on that album, right? And that's when he did the whole drill.
The screw gun on the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
This guy,
cordless drill, yeah.
Exactly, And so, like, when I saw them in concert, like I said, Sammy was great because he did the same thing, and him and Sammy were just feeding off each other. Everybody was having a good time. Everybody was partying. I mean, I saw women's underwear getting thrown up on stage. In fact,
did you see women's underwear getting taken off?
Yeah,
that's a little tough to see.
No. Where I was at, I had a perfect view. I was fine. Oh. But I remember the underwear got thrown up on stage, and it got hooked up on Eddie's guitar, and Eddie, like Murph said, he had a cigarette at the top, So here comes Sammy. Sammy comes over, grabs the underwear, and it was the song that was Best of Both Worlds. He's going Best of Both Worlds, and he's singing that, and he's putting on the woman's underwear, and he puts it on over his clothes, and he just, like, every piece of clothing that got thrown up there, Sammy was throwing it on him, which was just funny and shit, and I mean, everyone was just having a great time. It was, to me, that was probably like
Tom Jones concert, man.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, throw your panties on the stage, and that's Tom Jones. He's talking about, I can do Tom Jones too, but that was probably like one of my favorite memories and one of my favorite concerts I ever went to, because I mean, they really brought it that night, and I mean, I'll never forget it. It was like one of those things that I was glad that I put my money toward and went to go see, live, because I'll never, you never see that again. Just like when I saw Alice in Chains, that's another whole story. But
Alice in Chains was dope. I saw them live.
Me and my brother AG, man, we were hitting concert after concert. There'd be a weekend we go to 2 concerts.
Those are stubs.
Yeah, we got a bunch of our concert stubs too.
Stubbies. Van Halen stubbies.
Oh, see, that's cool. You see Van Halen that many times, brother? My hat's off to you.
So give me the big screen. Give me the big screen.
All right.
So 1988, the Monsters of Rock tour at what was, you guys know it as Gillette.
I was 3 years old.
I was 16.
Wow.
This was at Sullivan Stadium. You folks know it as Gillette. All right.
Oh, Gillette Stadium.
This ticket cost me in '88 $26.50. I had to work for like 3 straight weeks. But again, we saw Metallica, the Scorpions.
That's crazy.
All that shit.
I've seen Scorpions and Metallica.
Oh, shout out Davis Comic Finds, who was born in 1988.
You might have been conceived, Davis. You might have been conceived at the Monsters of Rock tour.
Well, hey, David Lee Roth, Davis, that's kind of close.
Shout out to Jesus Villanueva, R.I.P. the panties.
So this was in June, and then following that year, in October, so the price went down considerably to $17. So I saw them in October of that year.
Nice.
And then I had a little bit of a lull. And this one, where is it? This one's 1991 in September. So this one is my Alice in Chains opened up for the Van Halen here in 1991.
Wow. Damn.
Nice.
That's crazy to see them as an opener, and nowadays they're a fucking headliner.
Right.
Well,
then my last time I saw them was 1995.
Providence.
Van Halen there. What was the tickets up to then? Tickets were up to $25. The same amount that I paid for all those bands in '88.
Damn.
I did see the Hagar, David Lee Roth tour as well, but I don't have.
That would
be awesome.
I don't have stubs for that shit, but
well, that's the thing with concerts these days. You no longer get stubs unless you request them, and then I think you got to pay a little extra for them.
Yeah,
which sounds silly.
And that's a good topic you brought up.
Everything's digital now.
Yeah.
With no more stubs.
And that's a good topic you brought up there, AG, because like the last time that me and my wife we went and saw Chris Isaac, I know it's a whole nother artist, but we would have him sign our concert stubs, and he would, Van Halen, nice. And he would sign them. And then, it was the first time we saw him. So he signed our concert stubs, which was great. Then the second time we saw him, his manager was like, oh, no, he can't sign those anymore. And Chris Isaac was like, no, it's all good. He's about to sign. He goes, no, you can't sign. He goes, oh, I'm sorry. And then my wife went to lean over to grab the stuff that he did sign off the table, and he was massaging her scalp. I'm like, man, what's up with that dude? Touching my wife. But it's Chris Isaac. What are you going to do? But you wanted to show some stuff, right, AG, for Van Halen?
Yeah, that's cool. No, I was just going to say, Van Halen for me was very influential. I mean, the first time hearing him play guitar, that just blew me away. And that's what made me want to try to play guitar. Mm-hmm. Having an older sister, my older sister turned me on, and I know she turned Tat on as well to music, because she was into that scene. She was listening to all the Bay Area stuff. She was listening to Van Halen, Journey, Def Leppard, Scorpions. So my sister she really liked Van Halen. That was one of her favorite bands.
Foreigner.
And, eventually, I would have figured out Van Halen on my own, but I figured it out sooner because of her. But I just started picking up the CDs because I had them on cassette as well. I realized I better grab some of these on CD because I have the Sammy Hagar stuff on CD, but I wanted to get some of the
older,
David Lee Roth stuff. And when it comes to
still sealed, huh?
Yeah, I just got them today. Didn't open them, didn't crack them yet. And when it comes to the singers, I get that. I know originally I was more of a maybe Hagar fan to a point. Because Hagar's got more hits, but Sammy Hagar was well established before Van Halen. He was in Montrose, and then he did his solo stuff. So Sammy Hagar getting in there, and they got lucky with Sammy that it was a great fit, and it worked for him. A lot of bands don't succeed with a second singer. Not everyone does when they try to get a second singer, because that's hard to replace as the voice. Diver Down. But yeah, Sammy coming in there, and I was like, it's cool. And I never had the pleasure to see David Lee Roth with him, but Sammy was great in concert with him, and Sammy pulled off a couple of Halen or Roth songs.
Oh, that's right. Songs. Yeah, some of the old David Lee Roth.
They did Panama, which was impressive. Did Panama? Did Hot for Teacher? Did Jump? Because you had Michael Anthony coming out with his
Jack Daniels
bass and plate, and then they linked him up, and he was swinging across the stage.
That's right.
With his bass. You had Jump, where of course Eddie's on the keyboards as well, and then he switches his guitar. I mean, these guys were just amazing and impressive for 4 guys, and for what they did and what they created. Yeah, there won't be another. There definitely won't be another. But it's tough. If I had to choose, I mean, I definitely like both guys, but I appreciate the old. I definitely like and love the David Lee Roth stuff. That's more. It's kind of grittier. There's more heavy guitar riffs in it. It's not so polished because it wasn't necessarily made for the radio right away.
That's true.
Whereas the Sammy Hagar stuff is just, and they mentioned that when Sammy came in, it was like they got more love songs, they got more relationship songs, which was cool, and it worked out for them, and they got a lot of hits, and they do have a lot of great songs with Sammy. But it was phenomenal to see him live, and I know I got to at least the one time at a concert with, and I got to see Eddie Van Halen, cool, and that was at San Francisco Cow Palace, and I'd have to go back and look at my concert stubs to see. I want to say I've seen him twice, but I can't recall. It was for Unlawful Carnal Knowledge when that album came out.
There's that Beersheimers thing,
That's the Beersheimers. Yeah.
Once, twice,
3 times a lady?
3 times a lady.
4 times.
4 times?
So when Eddie Van Halen collaborated on Beat It, did you become a Michael Jackson fan?
You know what?
What? That was Van Halen on Beat It?
Yeah.
Eddie, yeah.
Well, that's a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know about that. And
I didn't know that.
A few years after that song did I find out it was Eddie. But I heard the story about it recently that, they're down in LA. Michael Jackson wasn't a thing yet. I mean, people just knew Michael Jackson from being part of Jackson 5. He was a young kid. They didn't know about him being an adult or teenage adult. Yeah, that he was just starting out. And Quincy Jones was in the studio with him, and they're doing Thriller, and they're doing all this stuff. They're getting ready to put out Michael Jackson's first album. And Quincy didn't like that song, Beat It or whatever. He didn't like the guitar playing part, how it was turning out. So,
well, wait, hold on a second. Was that on Thriller or was that on Bad?
No, that's
no, it wasn't Bad. No, it wasn't on Bad.
Off the Wall?
Off the Wall?
I think it could have been Off the Wall, but it wasn't off of Bad. No.
Yeah, Off the Wall for Beat It. Whatever Beat It.
Okay, I'm going to Google it. We'll figure it out.
Google it.
Finish your story, AG.
Yeah, I was going to say is that, thank you. That Quincy Jones had sent Michael Jackson off the wall. Say, hey, take a break. Go chill for an hour or so. I'll figure this out. When you come back, it should be done.
So Bad was the name of the song and the album?
It was, okay. So
after Off the Wall.
Oh, after
I think Thriller was on Off the Wall.
Thriller was later, I thought. Thriller was.
But what album is Beat It on?
Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
Because Beat It is the one.
Beat It was
Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah. So, Quincy Jones at that point, he's aware of Eddie Van Halen, so he gets a hold of Eddie Van Halen.
It was on Thriller. I just figured it out.
It is on Thriller.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So that was one of his biggest hits. It's one of Michael Jackson's Thriller. The album Thriller that's what propelled Michael Jackson to.
That was his first album, I believe.
No, those did good. I think those did okay, but nothing sold more.
Oh, Off the Wall and then Thriller.
And then Thriller.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, Thriller really propelled him because he had that whole. He had all those hits, and he had that big Halloween thing, or whatever. I forgot. Well, the Thriller song itself.
The Thriller song.
So anyway, Quincy Jones.
So Quincy Jones contacts Eddie Van Halen to come into the studio to help him out, and so Eddie agrees. But at this time, Van Halen agreed. There's no side projects. We stick to our band. We're not going to branch out and do anything. That was the deal. But Eddie just put that aside, and he said, "Hey, man." Eddie cruised down to the studio, helped out Quincy Jones, and laid those tracks for Beat It. And they wanted to give Eddie Van Halen credit, and Eddie's like, "No, I can't take credit for it. Just go ahead, man. Just take it. It's cool." And then they wanted to pay him, and Eddie's like, "Nah." So Eddie just said, "Hey, all I require is a couple of cases of beer and a 12-pack of smokes. I'm good." So that was it. Eddie took no credit for it. All he wanted was some beer and some smokes, and he was gone.
That's dope.
But Eddie knew, Eddie respected and loved music so much. He's like, I'm going to go help these cats out, and he came in and just laid the tracks.
Well, it's Quincy Jones too,
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about, Eddie. Eddie was also, I heard, I mentioned they talked about him obviously because of his passing, but they said how people are trying to give him credit, like, oh, he really did a lot for the guitar, and he created all these sounds, and that's Eddie's move. And Eddie's like, hey, look, I was making all those moves to be different, and I was making all those moves because, like, as Murph pointed out, I didn't have all those special sound effect pedals and everything else. I beat the crap out of this guitar to make it sound how I wanted it to sound, and I built it the way I wanted to build it, so I could have my own personal sound. He pretty much took his amp apart too and created his, they called it Frankenstein because he Frankensteined his amp. He definitely Frankensteined his guitar. He had his own look, his own flavor, and that's what he produced to help make Van Halen what it is. It's just it's amazing, and that's why I have a lot of respect for him. He's really, really humble guy. He doesn't no attitude about him. He was just really humble, and all the musicians, the guys that know him throughout the industry, that have been coming forward and talking about him, they've got nothing but nice things to say about him.
The only thing you didn't mention is the phone call between Quincy and Eddie.
Okay. And Eddie?
Because Eddie answered the phone. He thought it was a prank phone call. So.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I didn't.
Can you imagine that this was Quincy Jones? No, it's not.
Yeah, you're pulling my leg. Yeah, you're pulling my leg.
Yeah. Is this a homeboy did Darth Vader?
That's awesome.
I like this story.
Uh-oh.
All right, fellas, we're at about an hour and 35 minutes.
Time to go.
2 hours.
Yeah. I want to give a quick shout out to everybody who joined us in the chat today. We got Spinetist, we got Azor's Tiger, Sith Lord Lee, Four Way Flashers, Airborne Sapper Comic Fan, Gomez Comics, Amazing Murphinator, who was in the chat and then jumped on the show. What's up with that?
Some sweet Van Halen and books, man.
Yeah,
yep. The Mastodon. I'm sure I might be. Undisputed Frosty. Good looking out, Frosty. Bunch of other folks. So thank you for joining us. Last final words and shout out. Tat Comics.
Just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up and listened to us talk about, of course, at the end, Van Halen and our books that we showed, and everybody that jumped in the panel here tonight. It was great. I like what we're doing here, man. I'm having fun. So thanks again for everybody just watching. Rock on, man.
Hell yeah.
Listen to Van Halen. Listen to some Van Halen.
I'll check it out.
Show respect to the man. Show respect to the man.
Yep. All right, AG Surfer.
Yeah, again, I thought a great show, great panel. It was cool to show some books and definitely talk about Eddie Van Halen and talk about some of the stuff. And Murph had a lot of great stuff. I think we all did. But we should really appreciate Murph coming on and showing those concert stubs and some of his talking about his background with Eddie Van Halen. That was fantastic. Everybody's input was great. I really appreciate it, and appreciate all the folks. I think there was more than 5 people in the chat. Regardless, I appreciate everyone that was in the chat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
For a Friday night, there's so much going on YouTube.
There's a lot.
Thanks for swinging in and checking out. A couple of guys talk about some books and talk about some music and concerts and stuff like that. So,
hell yeah. All right, CBA.
Yeah, so we'll do Sienkiewicz and Straight Down Part 2 next time. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks to Murph for showing the 8-track tapes. And,
hey, he showed 8-track. I showed cassette.
And, we'll be back next time.
All right, Amazing Murphinator.
Oh God, I don't know what I bring to this panel at all. Besides maybe comedy.
Chaos and destruction.
Yeah, we love it though, man. I love it. I love it.
CBA, you didn't ask me if I had a comic book store, what I'd name it. It would definitely be called Screw 'Em All.
Screw 'Em All Comics.
A big shout out to, I just got a mail call. Big shout out to Vin Crew for hooking me up with this DC book.
That's nice.
Brady cover.
If you fucking say Tom Brady one more time, you
fucking Tom Brady cover. So that's what I said. I got the DCU.
Nice.
I got the
another
newsstand. Oh. Yeah.
And I got the newsstand. So that's it, guys.
Wow.
Listen.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Hey, Jonathan. Let's when you span back out, let's all show respect to Murph by showing 4 fingers.
All right, fellas, you know what time it is. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in the chat. It's your West Coast Comic Connection. Until we see you next time, keep stacking Cala Comics.